Welcome to the final video of Zelda Month at Home. Today we have the Zelda quiz show, where I have, over the past month, been putting together a list of questions relating to various Zelda games, and we will be running through them to see who out of the contestants are the definitive Zelda fanatic. Up first we have Jacob, who featured in the Ocarina of Time Versus. Are you ready for this quiz?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crush it.
And then we have Kevinade, who fiercely rated some Zelda games with me. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crush it, but more.
Funny bit. Okay. So the way this is going to work is... Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Because the first question is... It's asked for any fan of any series. If you're a Legend of Zelda fan, name every Zelda game. 1 point for each title. Please write it in your text box. I will give you 30 seconds. Okay, well, according to this, Jacob got 4, and Kevin got 5.
Dang. Was it the
Oh wait,
first
sorry,
game?
hold on, no. Kevin got 6.
Bruh.
So it is 4-6 right off the bat, a first question, but that was the fun one. Now we play the game. And I feel like, you know, this series is based off of some certain character, so I'm curious. Who is Zelda? That was Jacob.
The princess.
You will need
Who
to be
is?
more specific.
Who is the princess of Hyrule?
Alright, and if I show you the answers, that is one of them.
Holy crap.
That is correct.
I didn't think there was that many. Oh god.
Oh, she is quite the important character. But she's just as important as this character. Who is Link? That was Kevin.
He is what some may call the hero of time.
He is called that in one specific universe, but that is correct. As you can see, he is quite the named individual. He is the hero of time in one iteration. Alright, so it is 5-7. Moving into, I would argue, the actual quiz now. Here we go. The opening line of the Zelda series, spoken by the old man in the cave, is what phrase? That was Kevin.
Better Wi-Fi, let's go. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this.
That is word for word.
I forgot the dots.
Now, I would argue we're going back into more common knowledge. Link is commonly found to entrust this horse as a partner for travel. That was Jacob.
Who is his opponent?
That is correct.
W.
And now, I teased this earlier because I feel like it's important to know the man, more specifically, who is currently the man behind the Zelda series. It's Kevin.
I think is it Aonuma?
I'll give it Eiji Aonuma.
AG, that's it. I was gonna say KG.
Did we lose points for incorrect guesses?
Well, currently it's 6-9, so I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say nice.
Alright, next question. What is the name of the iconic weapon that Link's wield in almost every iteration of his adventures? That was Jacob by .001.
What is the Master Sword? Or the Sword to Seal the Darkness with?
Nah, this time I only put one name. But yeah, it would probably have like 15 different ones, that's correct. Moving into, I think this is, now we're moving into specific game questions. Starting with a classic. In Ocarina of Time, When Link pulls the Master Sword from the pedestal, time skips how many years? That was Jacob.
What is 7?
That's correct. And your score goes from 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Next game. In Wind Waker, what is the name of Link's companion, also known as his boat? This is Jacob again.
What is the King of Red Lions?
He sure is.
Who? Who is?
Okay, I'm not requiring that.
Alright.
Okay. In Link's Awakening, you play through a fabricated reality in which to escape you are sent to awaken who? That was Jacob.
Who is Zelda?
What do you think about that answer, Kevin?
I think no.
I've never played the game.
Well, I would like to answer and say it is the Windfish.
Oh wait,
correct.
shit. I did play that game. Literally.
You are playing through that game. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm 5 hours in.
Time for a unique question, as in true or false. Not that hard at all. True or false? Every Zelda game contains the word legend somewhere in the title. Jacob by .0001.
True.
That's incorrect. Now, Kevin, you know the answer now, but can you tell me what game?
Is it Link's crossbow training?
You know what? I did not think about that, but that is true. I will give you the point anyway.
Oh,
Oh, it's not titled The Legend of Zelda 2?
No, it's called Zelda 2.
Oh, oops.
But also Link's crossbow training. That is a very, very fair answer. I did not think of that.
I don't know why. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Like, oh, the funny
funny game.
crossbow game.
The funny one.
Jacob, you're actually kind of... You lost on 2 questions I thought you'd know.
Oopsies.
But surely you know this one. A Goron's diet consists on chowing down on what? It's Jacob.
What is rocks?
No, can you tell me what kind of rocks?
Goron rocks.
The Dongo rocks. That's the whole
'Cause
point of the
they
second
live
dungeon
in
in Ocarina of
The
Time.
Dongo's Cavern, and they can't get the delicious rocks.
Yes, that is true. Alright, second, and I think last true or false question, to be honest. Breath of the Wild is the only game in which Zelda... oh my god, no! I said it!
Ugh.
Breath of the Wild is the only Zelda game in which Link can jump. It's Jacob.
False.
Which games can he jump in?
Link's Awakening.
And?
Ocarina of Time. Technically, Majora's Mask.
Falling off a ledge is not jumping.
I mean, he auto hops. Or is it a manual press?
It'd be making Link jump. Zelda 2.
Oh,
It's a
he can.
2D platformer.
I knew that too.
Dude, I don't know. Never played it.
Bro, come on. It's not that bad. Even though it's a D tier game. It's the highest D tier game. Alright, score is tied going into the next question. In Wind Waker, how many islands are there? That's Jacob.
14.
You think so unhighly of that game. That's incorrect. Do you have an answer, Kevin, or do you want to skip? Buzzed in.
I'll take a guess. I'll say 40. Yeah.
40.
Nah, too high.
It's 49.
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna say 49.
It's a 7x7
Really?
map.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, it is a 7x7
Oh.
map. First question, no pointers. Still tied going into the next question. Surely somebody gets this because it's obvious, because I knew it was obvious. That was not worded right. Anyway, in Link's Awakening, some enemies, characters, items, and other objects bear resemblance to characters from what other Nintendo property? That's Jacob.
Mario. But also,
Mario series.
you said Kirby was in it too, right?
Yeah, but the majority is a Mario entity.
Alright.
All right, and now coming up is the character segment.
Wow. What a nice background.
In this segment, I will be showing you the image of a character, and I simply just want the name. And I guess I should clarify, going in, the score is 12-11 in Jacob's favor. All right, here we go. First character. Everybody loves him. It's Jacob.
The wise owl.
That is incorrect. Kevin?
Oh wait, it's Kapora Gabora.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was about to say, does nobody actually know his name?
That is the wise mystical tree.
All right. Tied up again. Going into the second character. Everybody's favorite shopkeep. Done tormented in Skyward Sword. I don't know what's wrong with that game. It's Jacob.
Who is Beetle?
That is Beetle. All right. Next character. Real render, by the way. Kevin.
That is Tingle.
It sure is. We
Where's that
love
from?
Hyrule Warriors.
That's actually Hyrule Warriors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
All right. Next character. Jacob, you talked about him earlier.
Who is Makar?
It's Makar.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I forgot.
All right. Next character. Some people might hate her because of what you have to do for her. Oh, depending on the game. Here we go. Jacob, instantly.
Who is Lon Lon?
Who? Who did you say?
Is it not Lon Lon?
That's the name of the ranch? No. Kevin.
Wait, isn't that just the cuckoo lady?
Guys, she has a name.
I forgot it.
It's Anju.
Anju. Oh wait.
Oh no. Alright, next character is a two-parter, in case anyone doesn't know right off the bat, so I wouldn't really buzz in right away unless you're confident. Here we go. Jacob.
What is dog?
That's actually incorrect. Kevin,
Now-
you buzz too.
I've been playing Ocarina of Time, so I know the dog's name is Charlie.
That's
Probably.
also incorrect.
Dang it.
Moist critical?
Let me move over to the second picture of the character of the same name.
Who?
Uh,
No one?
I can't remember it. I don't even remember
Jacob taking another stab.
Who is Mega Man?
it.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. Taking one more stab, Kevin, or no?
No, I can't remember.
Jacob, it's a shame you don't remember because I even said his name during the Ocarina of Time video. Richard.
What game is he from?
This one is from Link's Awakening. He is the guy you talk to help get into Canalet Castle and get the key for the third dungeon.
Oh, that guy.
And the dog, Richard, is a heart piece quest from Ocarina of Time.
Who wasn't made out of clay.
Back to probably, I guess, more knowing characters. That's Kevin.
Who is Lineback?
Through the robotic static, I did hear Lineback.
That is definitely what I said.
Next character. Back to Tide. Here we go. That's Jacob.
Who is the running man?
You could have at least said El Piantissimo, but no, that's incorrect. Kevin?
That is Ravio.
Ravio from Hyrule Warriors again. Providing
What a cringe game.
the best material. Alright, now we're doing a little bit I like to call the villain segment. Started with Ravio, let's be honest, and now we are here. Kevin.
That's Girahim.
A villain to the greatest Zelda game of all time. Nobody knows who he is because he's from Skyward Sword, let's be honest.
Oh, I thought the villain was Demise.
Well, you fight Girahin more, so I mean, I don't care. It's Skyward Sword. Who cares? This game, though, great villain. It's Jacob.
Who is Femboy Ganon?
Oh.
I mean, I would give it to him.
I mean, there is a second form. Hold on, I'm gonna go off topic here. Yeah. I think I have to give it to him. Kevin, do you know the actual name though?
I know it's Yuga.
Yeah, it's Yuka. I'm gonna give it to Jacob. Alright, but this guy has a specific name and he's hardcore about it too. Jacob.
Deku Nut.
I think you're thinking of Dark Nut, but no.
Dark Nut.
Kevin?
Zant.
Zant from Twilight Princess. Alright, now here's where we enter, I want to say, the challenging part. These last three characters, if you know the name of them, you're definitely a hardcore fan. Here we go. First character, and we have both forms of this character, because their name is used multiple times, and it's technically the same character. Jacob instantly.
Mario.
See, that's incorrect. Kevin, do you have an idea?
I don't even know.
So on the left is the Link's Awakening, and on the
Kinda looks
right
like
is Link to the Past. This is Kiki the Monkey.
Mm.
And Kiki in both iterations helps you get into a dungeon. So now here's where I expect to trip up someone. This character. Jacob.
Adult Romani.
That's incorrect.
That's Cremia, isn't it?
Oh shoot, he got it.
Yep. I played that game.
Yeah, it is the older sister in Majora's Mask. That, honestly, I guess I expected somebody to nearly get it. I'm glad Jacob said Romani, though. That was exactly what I wanted.
Mm.
Alright, last character. Jacob.
It's that old guy in the cabin. I
What's
think his name was
Frankie
Edward.
Kong. Oh. Edward? Nope, that's incorrect. Kevin?
That is the phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, the phone would be purple, not red. Wait. The actual answer, yes, it was the old man. It's Old Man Orira.
Damn it.
He's the.
I was close.
The what do I do in Link's Awakening?
I've used him.
Exiting the character segment, we are now in the second third, I believe. I would say. You know what? Let's raise the stakes. Points are now worth 2. Every question. Okay. First question. In Link Between Worlds, the gimmick of the game allows you to perform this move and do what? Jacob.
Become a painting on the wall.
I'll accept it. You merge into the walls and become 2D. I don't know if there's a specific term for it. If there is, my bad. It's been a while. I'll play the game again. Next question. Same concept. In Minish Cap, the gimmick of the game allows you to perform this move and do what? That's Kevin.
You become small.
Turn to the size of a Minish. Yeah, that means you stand on a tree stump and become small. Next question. In Breath of the Wild, you can complete shrines to obtain spirit orbs, which allow you to do what when praying to goddess statues? That's Jacob.
Increase your stamina or hearts.
That is correct. We kind of teased this earlier, but Now it's a real question. In Link's Awakening, Link can jump from only after obtaining the key item from the first dungeon. What is that item? Jacob.
The feather.
I need a more specific name.
Tailwind's feather.
Kevin, do you know the exact name?
Rock's feather.
Here's what I'll do. I'll give Jacob 1 and Kevin 2. Because
W.
you knew it was a feather, so I feel like that's fair.
I didn't even know I had a name. I thought it was just a feather.
Next question. What is the name of the self-imposed challenge that can be done in almost every Zelda game that makes it so the player must be cautious of the damage they take since they can't take much? Jacob.
Master mode.
I'm looking for a different answer than that.
Hardcore.
Kevin, what would be your answer?
It'd be no heart containers.
See, I like that answer more. It's the 3-heart challenge. This is a big question here. Because it set the standard for gaming history. In The Legend of Zelda, a new feature was introduced that no game had seen before this. What was this iconic feature that is found in almost every game from then on? Jacob.
Open world.
That is incorrect. Kevin, do you have an idea?
Oh, yes. Is it save files?
It is saving.
Oh.
Wait, really?
The Legend of Zelda 1 was the first game to introduce the idea of saving your game and coming back later. And now almost any game is seen with it, and practically nobody can live without it. Because the modern gaming market does not suit people to play games in one sitting. Just like this game, where when you sit down once, you want to quit. In Skyward Sword, Link's companion is the spirit known as... Jacob.
V.
That's correct. Okay. We are at 22 to 26 going into the next section, or the next question. I hope you don't mind that we're about to get a little numerical in these quantitative questions, starting with, in Ocarina of Time, how many golden Skulltulas are there? It's Kevin.
There are 100.
There are 100. See, I knew I had that question, and Jacob one time had said, I have no idea how many golden Skulltulas there are, and I figured you'd go and search it up.
No, I haven't searched up anything.
Because if you haven't noticed so far, some of these questions I've actually told you the answers to when we were recording our videos. That was the whole point I had in mind.
Ah, so that was my time to study.
Alright, on the topic of golden Skulltulas, how many are there in Majora's Mask? Jacob.
100.
That's incorrect. Kevin, do you have any?
Are there only 50 in Majora's Mask?
There are 60.
Hmm.
There are 2 Skulltula houses where your goal is to catch 30 of them. Bonus question, do you know what you get from the houses? Either of them?
Yeah. Are we buzzing?
Sure, go. Jacob.
In Ocarina of Time, you get the mask, the Sheikah mask that lets you read the Sheikah slates to get the lore. And in Majora's Mask, you get the Sheikah mask too.
Okay, well, first of all, the Ocarina of Time answer is wrong. The final one you get for getting all 100 is a golden rupee. In Majora's Mask, the first house, you get the Mask of Truth. So I'll give you that one. But then, what do you get for the other house? Because there's 2 of them.
You get a gold rupee.
That's incorrect. Kevin, do you know what you get for the other house?
Is it just a heart piece?
It's actually the Giant's wallet. Yeah, so something you probably don't care about.
So I got a point.
Yeah.
W.
Actually, yeah, let me give you 1 bonus point, not 2. Alright. Still on quantitative, and talking about Majora's Mask. I figured you should know this. Maybe. How many masks are there? Jacob?
Are we counting the bosses?
Those are remains. Those are different,
Oh, okay.
technically.
21.
That's incorrect. Kevin, do you have a closer number?
I would like to say 24.
It's 24.
Bruh.
You managed to skip out on the, like, transformation mass.
Oh,
Or you were 3 short, whatever that means. I don't know. Alright, and with that, we are now moving on with the score of 23-30. We're moving on to the segment. It is unnamed because that is a spoiler as to what this segment is about. But we are now in a different environment, which might give you a clue as to what we are doing. Because this first question will tell you the name of the category, because it is the answer to this question. What is the name of the common currency used within the Legend of Zelda series? Jacob.
rupees.
It's a rupee. Alright. On the topic of rupees, now that, we're in the rupee category, which Zelda game does not use rupees as a system of currency? Jacob.
Zelda 2.
It's always the answer to
Oh,
fall
wait,
back on
really?
is Zelda 2.
Oh,
Zelda 2 does not have currency.
That was such a guess.
Instead, it's magic points and XP and stuff like that.
That's why it's a bad game.
Okay, this question was meant to be a trick question, but then I did my research and found out I was wrong. So I made the question require more than a single word answer. In Ocarina of Time, how much is a silver rupee worth, and how do you obtain them? Jacob.
200. And you obtain them through specialty chests in the dungeons. No, from playing games.
Both of those answers are incorrect. Kevin, what do you think?
the silver rupees are worthless, and you obtain them in certain dungeons. And I think one that I remember is the Ice Cavern.
You see, that's the answer I wanted, right? But I searched it up, and they're actually worth 5. But their whole gimmick is that they are a key item in dungeons where, yes, you collect them in a room, and then you unlock a door. So I will give you 1 point because you got the second half. But they are technically worth 2 points. Or, not 2 points. 5 rupees. Which, yeah, I wanted them to be worthless too. That was the whole point of the question, but they weren't. In any other traditional Zelda game, they are worth 100 though. But on the reverse, what is the name of the type that rupee that makes you lose rupees upon collecting? It's Kevin.
That is a rupor.
The black rupor.
What game was that in?
Like the Game Boy ones and stuff. I think
I think it
Four
was in-
Swords was the major one.
Skyward Sword had them too, I think.
Oh, I think they did, yeah. I don't remember because that game sucked. Anyway, last rupee question for the rupee segment. In The Legend of Zelda 1, how many rupees can you hold? Jacob.
100.
That is incorrect. Kevin?
255.
That is correct.
Bro really grinded.
Grinded.
I'm still impressed on how close the score is. We're leaving this section 27-35. Anyway, next normal grouping of questions. You know what? Let's raise the stakes. They are now worth 3 points, but if you get it wrong, you lose 2 points. In Majora's Mask, you are rewarded with collecting all masks with what powerful weapon? That's Jacob.
The Fierce Deity's Mask.
That
I
is
was about
correct.
to say Great Deity's Mask. I almost screwed myself
And
over.
I literally added that question earlier today because he reminded me.
Classic.
Alright. Back to the villains, I guess. I don't know. In A Link to the Past, Link encounters a new villain who can only be damaged by his own power. What is this villain known as? That's Kevin.
His name is Aghanim.
It's Aghanim. One of the cooler enemies, I will admit. But speaking of the introduction of new villains, in Four Swords, Link encounters another new villain, this time with possession of wind power, who is known as... It's Kevin.
That is Vati.
It's Vati. Alright. Alright, this is a fun one because this is one of Link's many cases of cold-blooded murder.
It's gonna be gaining.
In Majora's Mask, Link can kill Sakon when he arrives in Clocktown to rob the old woman of her bomb bag. How can this happen? How does Link commit murder?
I didn't even know you could
Kevin.
do that.
Do you blow him up?
-2.
You see, I don't know if that works because I specifically found 2 answers. Let me double check.
Counterpart. Man carrying sack.
Oh. Or another bomb. So that is part of the answer. That was a shot in the dark that was rewarded. I don't know why my source did not have that. It did not say that, but I mean, if you think about it, blowing someone up with a bomb who is carrying bombs would make sense. All
I
right.
mean, I'd say blowing somebody up with a bomb anyways. But,
I mean, if you look at the facts.
yeah.
All right. In Breath of the Wild, the quest to tame all divine beasts is optional, and if you choose to roll into Hyrule Castle without their aid, what changes about the final battle? Jacob.
You fight all the elemental versions of Ganon, which you would fight in the Divine Beast, and they are given with the title Blight. So, Wind Blight. Yeah.
I just said Phase 1 because honestly, I've never fought it and I've never seen gameplay of it, so...
Oh.
I mean, it feels like it's a Phase 1 because it's that, and then you go down, and then you go out, so it's... Feels like a Phase 1 to me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
This is a special question here. In Smash Bros. And Melee, Link uses the hook shot as his grab move, but in Brawl and 3DS Wii U, it was exchanged for the claw shot. In Ultimate, which weapon does he use in his grab? Kevin.
He uses his hand.
He uses none. I feel like I meant to say use his hand, but yeah, he doesn't use either.
I was gonna guess back to the hook shot.
He went back to the primordial state of chokehold. This one is a fun one, just remembering their names. In Majora's Mask, which of the twin Rova sisters is seen running the potion shop?
Can we guess by color?
I'd
Oh, I
prefer a
know this
name.
one.
That's Kevin.
I'm pretty sure it's like Kome.
Oh, that's incorrect.
Should have
So-
said the red one.
Jacob, what's the name of the other sister?
I thought it was the red one.
It's the red one. It's Rova.
Okay, well, you didn't buzz in, so that didn't count as a guess.
I didn't buzz in because I don't know it.
It's Kotake.
Ah,
Take.
Kome is the boat tour.
so that's -2 for Alan.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's a -2. Oops, I gave him a -3. Well,
You can do -3. We'll change it to minus.
it is currently 33 to 45.
Yeah, let's do the -3.
Yeah.
Speaking of potion shops, in Ocarina of Time, who is seen running the potion shop?
Is it at the start of the
Kevin
game?
going for the stab.
Just a dude.
Bro, that's -3.
That's incorrect. He runs the general store, which has potions, but it's not the potion shop.
Mm.
Jacob, any guess?
Magneto. But I didn't buzz in.
The answer is Granny.
Ah.
She runs the shop behind the general store, and that's considered the potion shop. She's there petting her cat for her longing days. All right.
That's what I was gonna say.
In The Legend of Zelda, some areas can be uncovered by flame or bombs to reveal secret shops or rewards. These areas are, as stated by the secret moblin, Kevin.
A secret to everyone. Or everybody.
I was gonna say the wording was a little off, but
Yeah.
it's a secret to everybody. See, the way I worded the question kind of got rid of the "it's" part, but close enough. I feel like, I mean, looking at Jacob's face, he's shocked by that answer.
Stunned.
Man's flabbergasted.
All right. Next question. In Twilight Princess, Link can transform into a wolf, but this was not the first game to have Link transform into an animal. Which game was the first instance of this? That's Kevin.
It was Link to the Past.
And he turned into a what?
A rabbit.
That is true. When he went into the dark world with no moon pearl.
I was gonna say Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, right.
Yeah, when the animal turns into another animal.
Jacob might know this one because he's talked about this before. In Ocarina of Time, Link brings together the sages after conquering each dungeon, but who was already present in the Chamber of the Sages? That's Jacob.
Who is Raru?
That is
That's his name.
correct. Coming back. All right, now this is a very specific question. In Link to the Past, you could not find or buy bow or bomb upgrades, but instead you got them by doing what? Kevin.
You would offer rupees to a fairy in a cave.
You would donate to the pond of... Yes. That is correct. Used to spend hours just sitting there chucking, going back and forth, chucking.
No, I played it enough to remember that.
Alright, I think this is a question that Jacob talked about. Let's see if he knows. In Breath of the Wild, which divine beast, when tamed, allows you to be granted the ability to gain an extra life? The buzzers did not reset, but I did see... I think I saw Jacob go first.
What is Water Blight Ganon?
That's the name of the boss, not the divine beast.
Oh.
So what's the name of the divine beast?
Fanta? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Kevin, did you have a guess?
Oh wait, I got it.
What? Yeah?
Ruta. Varuta.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered.
According to the Zelda timeline, what is the first game that sets up the creation of Hyrule and everything to come? Ooh, that was Jacob.
What is Skyward Sword, aka the best game ever?
I would have also accepted the worst game of all time, but thankfully you didn't say that. You just said the name. Alright. Somehow still just 10 points behind. But we are making way. Alright. This one has multiple answers. I will accept really... Well, maybe depending on which one you say, but... This next question. In Wind Waker, what is the special perk of playing the game again? I guess I shouldn't say the special perk. I should say a special perk. Kevin?
You get to play it in your, like, casual clothes.
Okay, do you know any other ones?
You also play with a mask, which name I cannot remember.
I know what you're talking about, but
I know what he wants.
Jacob, you got any?
Master mode. Is that what you
Technically, but
mean?
that's not what I'm looking
Because it's
for.
more of a perk, isn't it? Versus cosmetic.
It's just thing that happens. I guess
Mhm.
master mode is technically correct, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for things that are like you wear your PJs or whatever. Because there's
Isn't
also
that the
you
only
start
change?
with the Deluxe Picto Box. Hyrulean is now in English script. Treasure charts are different. You know, stuff like that.
Mhm.
I think the coolest one is that the Highland is turned English so you can understand Jabu Jabu. So now this is an interesting one. In Breath of the Wild, many new mechanics to traveling around Hyrule were introduced, one of them being shield surfing. How do you shield surf? And I'm asking for the specific button combo to shield surf. That's Jacob.
Hold down left trigger. A and then X. And then right trigger.
Kevin, what were you gonna say?
I think you do like ZL and then X then A is what I would have said.
That's ZL is like, is that the trigger button?
Yeah.
ZL would be the
Okay.
back button, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just have it very broad. I have shield button, jump, parry. So I guess what is the shield button? Is it L or ZL?
I think it's
Oh,
L.
it's
No,
I
wait,
think it's ZR
ZL. It's
actually.
ZL. Because
Yeah.
the bow's the other one, right?
ZL is shield. So that means Jacob was correct, Kevin. You won't lose points.
W.
Jacob was correct. It is ZL.
Hmm. Yeah,
Literally
that's
still
true.
10 points
Yo,
behind.
That should be worth more points.
I'll give you 1 point. One more.
Epic.
All right, now you're 9 points behind.
Yeah,
Except I don't
closing
think
the gap.
I think that's about to be much broader after this question. In the Minish Cab, Link is accompanied by a Minish trapped within his hat. Who was this sage? It's Kevin.
His name was Eslo.
It's Eslo, the mage.
Bruh, games I have not played. They're the downfall.
That's why I tried to do a minimum amount of them. But you might
I played
know
all
this
the-
one if you were a curious little kid like me. In Ocarina of Time, what's at the bottom of the research laboratory at Lake Hylia? And no, the answer is not the heart piece you get. It's Kevin.
It's a shark.
There's a caged shark.
Why?
Because that old man is sick.
It's weird.
He does a little trolling.
He does a little bit of domestication. Alright, slightly complicated question, but it's part of the story, so I figured it was fair. In Wind Waker, I'm on Windfall Island. I go 2 islands east, then 4 islands south. Where am I now? It's Jacob.
Dragon Roost.
That's incorrect.
Damn it.
Kevin, any ideas?
I have no idea.
Well, okay, let's play it out, right? You're on Windfall. You go 2 islands east. That's Dragon Roost. Then you go 4 islands south. You're at Forest Haven. That's like your first sailing mission, so I figured it was fair to use. Alright. Another paragraph. In Breath of the Wild, the Master Sword can be attained in the Lost Woods by pulling while having 13 hearts, but its companion, the Hylian Shield, can be found where? That's Jacob.
In Hyrule Castle, after defeating the Stall Phoenix,
Where is that in the castle?
the cellar locked jail area, dungeon.
Prison basement. That's...
Eh.
He was getting there. Honestly, that question went better than I thought it would. I figured somebody might forget.
Now you go there
But
early game.
you both buzzed in, so. All right, this is a fun question. This is a callback, getting a little spooky. What is the name of the creepypasta that involves the story of someone purchasing a haunted copy of Majora's Mask? That's Kevin.
Ben Drown, baby.
It's Ben Drowned.
I forgot his name.
All right, score update because it's relevant. 47 to 64.
Huge.
Can I get a multiplier?
Sure. We'll give it to you on this one. We'll give Jacob a ×2 if he gets this one right. If you get it wrong, though, it's still a ×2 because you asked for it.
All right.
If you enter any hole in the ground while your Y coordinate has been messed with, you enter a room dedicated to which Nintendo Power contest winner?
Oh man.
I used to
Reggie.
do this all the time.
Can I use my multiplier on a different question?
I'll see what the next one is.
I think you might as well skip this one. This one's
Nobody wants to guess.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Chris Houlihan.
That's
Who?
Oh wait, yeah, no, you're not getting a multiplier in this one.
Give me a
okay.
multiplier. Come on.
No, because you'll see why. Here we go. Zelda was not only on Nintendo consoles, but also infamously had some games on this system. Kevin.
What is the Philips CDI?
It's the CDI.
I
Come on,
didn't
Jacob,
buzz
you
in.
should have known that.
Yeah, I didn't.
My boy.
I thought that was on the SNES.
The CDI games? No.
Oh.
But now, here's the real question. And I feel like this might be one-sided again, but I don't know, maybe if you watch my content, you'd know. Name those titles. All three. And I will say, you know what? They're worth 3 points each.
Link is missing. Hotel Link. Link
Teaches typing.
Link teaches typing.
Okay, well, that's a -6. Because he took a stab at all three, and he was
Worth
first.
it. Worth it.
Kevin.
It's Link, The Faces of Evil, Zelda, The Wand of Gamelon, and then I think Zelda's Quest.
That's a +6 -2. It was Zelda's Adventure.
That was my second guess.
I mean, you still made out with points in that, so. Okay, now this is a
True.
fun one that I came up with. I actually really like this question. In Ocarina of Time, when Link turns time forward, Market Town collapses and many of the shops flee to Kakariko. Which shops did not recover from the destruction? Again, 3 points each. There's 3 different ones. Jacob.
What is the Bomb Chew game?
Okay.
What is the Arrow game? The target practice with the where you hit the rupees.
Okay.
And then the I want to say Mask Shop because it stays there. Does it technically count?
It did not recover, so it was destroyed. You got a +6 -2. The archery is actually the building being constructed when you're a kid.
W.
Kevin, do you have any idea what the third one would be?
It's the Bomb Shop.
Bomb Chew Shop.
Uh,
You didn't buzz in, so that didn't count anyway.
yeah.
All right.
We're in the green.
One more question before the next segment. Currently 45 to 71. Not looking too hot. Here we go. Let me lock the buzzers. In Wind Waker, which is geographically closer to Outset? Link's Oasis, Hyrule, or Headstone Island? Jacob.
Headstone Island.
It is the Earth Temple, yes. It is literally the tile next door.
W.
All right, and with that, we are entering the final sections. First up, We are at 48 to 71. And we are entering the music segment.
Sure you don't want to do a multiplayer?
On the music segment, no. So the way the music segment's going to work is I'm going to play a song, and you will listen to it. And if you buzz in, I will pause it, ask you what it is. If it's correct, +3. If it's incorrect, -4. All right. First song. I'm going to unlock as soon as I click play. Here we go. Jacob.
What is the opening theme to The Legend of Zelda? Title card, title theme.
That's correct. Title theme, Legend of. All right. Next question. Not question. Next theme. Jacob.
The Great Sea.
From?
The Wind Waker.
That is correct. I will need the game too, because there are some questions coming up. I will need the name of the game. Next theme. Kevin.
That is the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time.
Most beautiful theme for the most horrific dungeon. All
This
right.
is true.
Here we go. Jacob.
What is boss theme from Majora's Mask?
Good. No slip up. That is Majora's Mask. All right. First interesting one. We'll see if anyone gets it. Jacob.
It's from Spirit Tracks, right?
What's the name of the song?
The Great Railway Train. Can I get a half a point for knowing the game?
You didn't know the game, actually.
Oh, damn.
Also, the railway theme is a banger. But this is not it. I will play it for a little bit longer. Oh wait, Kevin buzzed in.
It's from Link Between Worlds. Is it the theme for like Hyrule Castle?
Okay.
Like
So you got the game right, so that's
dungeon version?
you got the game right, so that's +1. But you got the name of the song wrong. It is from A Link Between Worlds. It is the Lorule Castle theme, which is the Dark Hyrule Castle. All right, next theme. Jacob.
I mean, it's from Spirit Tracks.
Can you
Railway
tell
theme.
Can you tell with the DS audio?
Nah, it just kind of sounded like the Great Sea theme, like a remix. So I'm gonna go with the Great Railway.
Okay, -4. Kevin buzzed in.
That's the I just know it's the traveling theme from like Phantom Hourglass.
Do
When
you know
you're on
name
the
of the
sea.
song?
I do not.
Okay, so that's a -3. It is The Great Sea from Phantom Hourglass. All right, next theme.
I didn't know if it was Game Boy.
Jacob.
Hyrule Field Day, morning, sunrise,
From?
Ocarina of Time.
It is a -4.
Oh,
Kevin.
That's the Termina Field Day theme from Majora's Mask.
There's literally
I-
no way for you to tell yet, but yes, that is correct. You literally cannot tell till the drop. Next theme. Jacob.
what is? I've heard this. Can I get a hint?
I mean, the point is I'm not supposed to help you. You buzzed in because you
I'd like
knew.
to. Can I do a 50-50 poll?
For what? Why'd you buzz
Uh,
in? Kevin did not buzz in at all.
I'm stalling to think. Hang on. I've heard this.
I'm not playing it anymore.
Da, 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 da. Something with the Gorons. I want to say Goron City or whatever the place is called in Breath of the Wild that the Gorons stay
Okay, that is a -4.
at.
I'm gonna play it
I'll
for a
go
little
for
bit
it.
more. Oh, he's going for it.
Um, I just know it's from Wind Waker.
Okay, Wind Waker, and what's the name of the song?
I don't know specifically. I just know it's what plays when you're on the pirate ship.
Oh yeah.
That is incorrect. This is
Um,
Skyward Sword's Groos's theme.
oh.
Oh,
Which, now that I think about it, yeah, it's essentially just an
it's the
HD
same
remix.
thing.
But I'm asking for very specific names because
Hmm.
of things like this, and you'll see why later. Score update, because it's important. It is 41-69.
Nice.
Next theme. Kevin.
That is the Death Mountain theme from the first Zelda game.
That's a -1+1, so your score doesn't change.
Well, because it's the last dungeon from Zelda 1, and that's Death Mountain.
Okay, here's the problem. You're right, but it has a more specific name.
Mm,
But when you said last dungeon, that's better because the name of the song is Ganon Dungeon.
yeah.
Otherwise, Dungeon 9. But yes, that is true. It does show up in Death Mountain. All right. Next theme. Kevin.
Oh, that is the it's Skull Woods from Link to the Past, isn't it?
This is Link to the Past, Death Mountain. All right. Next theme. This might go quick. Kevin.
That's the boss theme from Zelda 2.
That is correct. This is a fun one. I have both versions. I mean, I got the first one because I feel like it'd be harder. The second one is definitely easier to recognize, but here we go. Next theme. Go.
All right, this one's a real
Jacob.
claw game. Link's Awakening.
It's a +1 -3. So the game is right. Wrong part of the game. Kevin, do you have a guess or do you want to hear the HD remix?
Um, can I hear the HD remix?
Oh man, I know it now.
Um,
Dude, you suck if you don't get this.
official guess. It's in Link's Awakening. It's like when all of the fish dance for you.
Nah,
But what
Cap.
is the name
Cap.
of the song?
I have no idea.
Yep, that's the fun part. Okay, they're -3. Back to 69. Mambo Mambo. You got the part of the game right. The name of it is definitely the harder part.
Yeah.
All right, but you'll probably get this one. Next theme. Kevin.
That's the Picori village from Minish Cap.
Actually, it's called Minish Village, but they're the same people. So
Same thing.
all right, last song, and I put this one in here because I feel like I have to. Jacob. Was literally
Breath
just
of the Wild.
okay. I mean, technically yes, but what's the name of the song?
I'm going to guess it is The Great Plateau
For
theme.
+1 -3.
Oh, wait. It
I already
is.
took your points off. That you already
Damn.
said an answer.
All right, Alan, get it wrong.
The game is Breath of the Wild, but don't know the name of the song yet.
Yeah, this was my second guess.
Kevin.
That is
I can tell you the exact location where it's at in the game.
Pick Step from Minecraft.
Can I say exactly where it's at in the game?
You can try.
It's in Zelda's study room, in the castle.
I think you're thinking of the wrong song.
Oh, then it's at the Temple of Time ruins.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not a song from the game. Let me let it drop and see if you realize what it is.
Oh, is it?
I know now.
Bro, really?
It's PeanutButterGamer's Open Your Eyes.
For Zelda Month.
I had to because it's like it is a definitive Zelda song. Not really. It has a very low amount of views, but it is really good. Wait. Oh my god, one of the songs got removed from the playlist. We are missing one. I'm gonna give it a screwed point value, but the thing is, if I do, you're both gonna, or whoever buzzes in first is going to guess the wrong one, I guarantee it. So, if you guys want to raise the stakes, I mean, currently the point total is 34 to 67. This one is, okay, it's going to be worth 8 points. 4 for the game and 2 for the game and 6 for the song title. If you get it wrong, it's -10. Which means if you get the game wrong, it's -2, and the song name wrong, it's -8. Here we go. Jacob.
Ocarina of Time, Song of Storms, but it's gonna be a remix.
That is incorrect. Entirely incorrect. Any guess, Kevin?
I want to say this is gonna end up being like a Silva Gunner rip or something.
It's not.
Okay.
That was pretty much it.
Okay. Well,
Think about it, Alan. If what I said was completely wrong, what else could it be?
I mean, really, there's only one other option.
You're literally overthinking it.
So it's not from Ocarina of Time, and it's not Song of Storms.
it's from Majora's Mask.
Okay.
It's Song of a lot of precipitation.
It's Majora's Mask's Guru song. Because when he's there in Clocktown, he plays the song on his music box. All right. And with that, we move on to madness questions.
Is this the final round? Or like final category before the final round?
This is the final category, yes. And in this category, I am going to be asking you ridiculous questions, or so they should be. If you know them, honestly, good for you. Some of them, I will admit, might be easier than questions we've had previously. All right.
Update on the score?
The score going in is 64 to or not 64, 24 to 61.
Where'd all my points go?
You kept guessing on a lot of the music and got it wrong.
Ah.
Anyway, here we go. Question 1. In the Legend of Zelda 2022 calendar, which character from which game is displayed for the month of November?
I guess I'll go with
I mean, there's only one plausible guess, right?
let's go with like a Daruk from Breath of the Wild.
Say -10. Jacob, would you like to have a guess?
No. But my off-the-record guess is Link.
From?
Breath of the Wild.
The character during the month of November is Ocarina of Time's Ganondorf. Alright, next question. I'll just leave the buzzers open. Where did the inspiration of the name Zelda come from? Or who was she named after? Kevin, do you have a guess? And this is on the record guess.
Well, I know there's like the thing where
It's named after Mario.
She's actually Peach's cousin.
Everything is a
I-
spin-off of Mario.
do not know.
Jacob, do you have a guess?
Off-the-record guess, I'm going to say the guy's mom that created the game. I don't know.
What guy's mom?
Dude, I don't know.
Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of
Really?
F. Scott Fitzgerald. Yes.
What a nerd.
Alright.
Name it after a book. Guy.
Kevin, you will be forced to answer this next one, and then after that, I'll let it be free play. So this is pretty much your last one you have to endure. I think it's possible, though. In Ocarina of Time, how many secret grottos are in Hyrule Field? Jacob, was that a now buzz, or was that from before?
That was a now buzz.
Oh, you want to steal it?
I saw this one. It was 15. 8. It was 8.
That is incorrect. You said 15.
Fuck.
I'll say like 4.
It was 8.
Yeah, that is incorrect. The answer was 8. You would know if you're a randomizer runner, because you use about 5 of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I will say it's in free play now. It is 14.
Wait, is it in free play?
Yeah, you can buzz in.
Oh, the last round wasn't null?
No.
Oh,
Why would
okay.
it be?
Well, I
You
mean, technically,
you honestly
we're
answered incorrectly, and Kevin just guessed wrong.
we're in the same place where he's 10 points ahead still.
He's like 20 some points ahead now. It's
Oh,
14
God.
to 31.
Oh god.
But I mean, if you know it, you'll be ahead. This one actually would be worth 12, but you'll still lose 10. You know what? No, you'll lose, because this is a two-parter. We'll make it, you lose 5 for each one you get wrong. That'd be -10. And you get 6 points for each correct. Here we go. In Ocarina of Time, which item is given to the stranger in the Lost Woods, and which item do you make with what he gave you? I will say, slight hint, this is a part of the Big Oron trade sequence. Jacob.
The big Goron sword is what he gives you.
Okay, well that's a -5. What do you give to him?
To be honest, I was just going for the +1 point.
I think I'll go for it.
-5. Kevin, you have a guess?
Okay. You give him medicine, and he gives you an item that you can use to make the big Goron sword.
Okay. That is
Oh, no, I'm wrong.
that is technically wrong, yes. So
Isn't that the one from the... No.
That's right.
you
give
give him Kojiro,
Kojiro.
and you make the odd potion or poultice with the mushroom he gives you.
That's right.
To which then, when you return, he's not there anymore. It's a Kokiri, and she gives you the poacher's saw. to which then you go and give it to the carpenter, who then gives you the broken sword.
So I'm at a whopping 4 points.
It is 4-21. Going into the next question, you might get this, Jacob, because it's about Animal Crossing New Leaf. 4 animals from the Zelda games were introduced as villagers. Who are these 4? And you get, you know what? No, we'll do 4 points each. But you lose 5 points for each one you don't get or wrong.
Dude, I have no idea.
And come on, there's 4 animals.
I have, like, the type of animal or the name of the villager?
The name of the villager is the same as the animal.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Thing is, if you buzz in, you have to do all 4. I guess that's probably why you're not buzzing in.
No, I honestly don't know
I don't
any.
know.
Yeah, Alan, do you have even one?
I don't even know if I have one. It would all just be a guess.
You just have to think of an animal, like an iconic animal. But I guess since you're giving up,
Wait. Frog. Oh no. Nope. Never mind.
the answers are Ganon in pig form, Epona, Medley, and Wolf Link.
I think I remember the Epona one, but that's it.
All right.
How did you get those?
It was through like actual amiibo. So there's like a Wolf Link amiibo. I think the Ganon Smash one probably worked.
Ambios, of course.
Okay. Next question has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answers. So we'll do 4 points each. And then if you get one wrong, that is, you know what, we'll do 2 points off each. So that's at least a total of 10 off or 20 plus. And this is everyone's favorite side quest. In Majora's Mask, name all items obtained by participating in the cafe quest. So things you walk away with after the quest is done.
Skip.
And I will let you buzz in to answer individual ones. I feel like I should allow that.
I'm trying to think of the name of the dude. Yeah, pass. Hard pass.
I'll try and guess a couple of them.
Alright, well, if you commit, then you're going for all of them.
So if I don't get all of them right, then I just lose
you
points.
Get -2 for each one that's wrong, and then +4 for each one that's right.
Okay. I know the couple's mask is one that you get. I think the Romani mask is another. The cafe mask. And yeah, that's all I can think of.
You would end up with a +2. Oh, that means you're gaining points. -4 each. Which then means you just lose 4.
Bro forgot the Kieran mask. Or Keaton.
The Keaton mask? Yes, that is one of the answers.
Yep.
It is the cafe mask, the Keaton mask, postman's hat, and or bottle of Chateau Romani, and the couple's mask. Because the postman's hat and bottle of Chateau Romani, you have to do the quest twice to get both. Alright. Next question. In Link to the Past, you can obtain medallions by disturbing an angry fish in the Northeast Dark World and doing what in the Light World?
Okay, I'll take a stab at this. I know in the Light World, you have to raise your Master Sword into the sky on Death Mountain to get one of them. And for the other one, I think you have to stab your sword into the ground in the desert.
Okay, so here's the funny part. You described what you actually do with the medallions. I was asking for how do you obtain them?
Oh yeah, I think you read the. Oh, you use the Book of Medora to translate the stones.
Okay,
that tell
yeah,
you
there
what
we
to
go.
do.
That was
Yeah.
the answer. Honestly, it's impressive that you instead went for they do this. Which, yeah, you exactly said.
Well, because I mean, when you translate them, it's them literally telling you how to do the thing you do when you do the medallion.
All right, we're in the final stretch. 3 more questions, and then we are on to the final wager. Next question involves Wind Waker. What tile is the ghost ship located in on a full moon?
Take a shot at it, Alan. Make it a close game.
C5.
Okay, well, now you're going to make me look up the map. Because what if you're right?
Well, were you expecting us to just pass on this one?
No, I was expecting somebody to make a guess. Oh, wait, I have the coordinate written down. That is wrong.
Yeah.
He said a number, so I'm taking points off.
Who?
Kevin,
I don't know how they do this.
He said C5. Could have at least said something like E10.
C4.
Jacob,
That's an explosive.
Jacob,
What?
do you have a guess for
No.
a tile?
Nope. Nope.
Thing is, I kind of gave you a hint. It is Crescent Moon at E1. Next question. I literally had to replay the game to figure out a question like this. In Breath of the Wild, if you place 2 mushrooms, a Hyrule Bass, and 2 apples into a cooking pot, what do you make? Any guesses?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Jacob, you were confident about Breath of the Wild cooking.
I am not.
Okay, well, I mean, if you look at the ingredients, it kind of tells you it is a fish and mushroom skewer. Mushrooms and bass plus fruit, so... Alright, final madness question. And this one is important for the sense that it is very famous. I mean, nobody talks about it now, but I mean... in The Adventure of Link, the town of Ruto contains a special NPC in a house that speaks what famous line?
I got this one.
Kevin.
I am error.
Why'd they
Very
do
well
that?
said. So, going into the final round, known as the final wager, or something like that, the score is 6-19. Now, granted, if Kevin played it right, he can win no matter what. But I'm going to give Jacob a little bit of cash money to play with. So I'm allowing Jacob to wager up to 43, and I'm allowing Kevin to wager up to the amount of points that he has, which is 19. The topic is, we've kind of touched on it before, but the thing is, you might not know which one it is. It's about trading sequences. The final question in the topic of trade sequences. Name all items in order that are used and traded within the Link's Awakening trading sequence. I will give you a minute 30. Send what you have. Okay, I do realize that the in order thing might be rough. So I think I'm just going to accept what you have. I don't know if I can accept Among Us task with the leaves.
Are you sure?
I will do the calculations in a second while I reveal to you the answer. Now, remember I said in order, but I decided that that might be a little much. So instead, we're just going to go with items that are included, which is this sequence.
Bruh.
Okay, and if I did the math correctly, the game ends with Jacob at a score of -28 and Kevin at a score of 13. Which means that in the end, Kevinade is the definitive Zelda fanatic out of just these two. Tune in next month for Donkey Kong December.
Yay.
Kevin, do you have any parting words?
I love Donkey Kong Descent.
We're gonna be going over all the Donkey Kong games.
Mega Domino!